Hello, boys and girls. Miss Hannah here. Today we will be going over the lesson 12-2, Measure with Inches. You should have your book open to page 699. We will do the first two pages together, and then you will work on the independent practice pages on your own. The independent practice pages are pages 701 and 702. After you finish with those two pages, you will do your quick check. All right, boys and girls, let's get started. So up on the top right here, it says the orange square is 1 inch long. How can you use 1 inch squares to find the length of the line in inches? Measure the line and explain. So what is this question asking us to do? Well, it's asking us to find how long the line is. How long this line is right here. All right, and what do we have to help us? We have this 1 inch square. If you don't have a 1 inch square at home, you can always use what you used in the previous lesson with Mrs. Levis. Remember, she told us our thumb is 1 inch, is about 1 inch. And she also said that a pad of sticky notes is also 1 inch. A paper clip is about 1 inch. I will be using this cube right here to measure how long this line is in inches. All right, so I will get started and I will line my cube up right here. I'm not starting in the middle. I'm starting right here. And I will try to leave no gaps, all right? So I will measure that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would say that this line is about 4 inches long. And remember, the word about doesn't mean it's exactly 4 inches long. It's about 4 inches long. Right? So if you need to pause this video to finish this page, you may do that. You may pause this video and then unpause once you are ready for the next page. All right. I will turn my paper over. I am on page 700. I will read these boxes up on the top. In this first box, it says, you can measure the length and height of an object in inches. And here is the abbreviation for inches. If we're using our ruler, here's my ruler. When I'm measuring something, I will always start measuring from the 0 mark on the ruler. So I will line my object exactly starting from 0. I won't start it right here because that won't get me the exact measurement. I gotta start it from 0. Second box says to measure to the nearest inch, look for the halfway mark. So the halfway mark is right here where this arrow is pointing to. That's the halfway mark. As you can see, this eraser right here, it's lined up exactly with 0 from 0. And we can see that it ends a little more past the halfway mark actually. And it's in between the two measurements of 1 inch and 2 inches. So if the object is longer than the halfway mark, use the greater number. So this eraser is about 2 inches long. It's closer to 2 because it's past the halfway mark than it is to 1 inch. So what if our object is shorter than the halfway mark? Well, let's see. If the object is shorter than the halfway mark, use the smaller number. So this pine cone here is about 1 inch long. You can see the halfway mark is right here where this arrow is pointing to. It's closer to 1 inch than it is to 2 inches. So we can say the pine cone is about 1 inch long. All right, let's move on to the guided practice. Now the first one is done for us. Actually, let's read the directions first. It says, estimate the height or length of an object. Then use a ruler to measure. So when we're estimating, we are taking a guess. We're making a reasonable estimate, and then we will use a ruler, our ruler, so make sure you have a ruler next to you, to verify our estimates. So the first one, they guessed that the notebook, the height of the notebook is about 12 inches. That's what they put down here. And then they took a ruler and they measured the exact measurement of the notebook, and they found that it was about 11 inches when they measured it. So now for number 2, it says, what is the length of a pencil case? Now you all may have a pencil case near you, but I have my pencil pouch, so I will use my pencil pouch. Now let's see here. By looking at this pencil pouch, I will guess that this pencil pouch, it's probably about, I think it's about 10 inches. So I will write that here. That's my estimate, 10 inches. Now I will take my ruler and I will find the exact measurement of my pencil pouch. And I'm lining it up exactly with from 0. As you can see right here, 0, 0. Let's see where it ends. It's a little bit past the halfway mark. It's right here. So I'm going to say that this pencil pouch is about 8 inches. So I was close. I guessed that it was about 10 inches, but when I measured it, it was about 8 inches. So you guys can do that on your own. You can find your pencil case or a pencil pouch and estimate. First, take a guess of what you think of how many inches your pencil case or your pencil pouch is, and then take your ruler and measure the exact measurement. All right? Now, for the do you understand, it says use a ruler to measure. What classroom objects are about 12 inches long? Now, since we're not in the classroom right now, you guys can find anything else in the house that you guys think is about 12 inches long and measure those items. Or you can measure a pencil or a notebook. You can measure anything you have that you think that is about 12 inches long. A paper, you can measure a paper. A sheet of paper. All right. So now, your job is to work on pages 701 and 702. For the first 4 problems, you are going to estimate what you think the length of your book bag is, your backpack. What the length of a paintbrush is. If you don't have a paintbrush nearby, you can always just measure a pencil. The height of a cup. And the length of a crayon box. Now first you will estimate and then you will use your ruler to measure. After you are done with those 4 problems, you will work on problems 7 and 8. It's higher order thinking problems. Try your best. And then you will turn the page over and you will work on numbers 9 through 12. All right, boys and girls? I hope you guys have fun with this assignment. It's pretty fun to measure things, I think so. So have fun with it, and if you have any questions, we are always here to help you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!